it worked.
It worked.
Hello, folks. Another episode of MoDoom, and MoDoom.
We're here to bring that doom this Sunday morning.
Easy like a Sunday morning.
But it's not easy. It's not easy. It's a difficult Sunday morning. It's a doomsday
Not
Sunday
easy
morning.
being cheesy.
Right. We don't have any Cheetos, though. Where's
I
Chester?
left them inside.
Oh, man.
I didn't want to get cheese puffs all over the laptop and the microphone. Because they leave that cheese residue on your hands, no matter how careful you try to be.
Just like that commercial. Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Oh, sorry.
Mojo filling the groove.
Go, Hammer. Just don't hurt him, Hammer.
Yes, please.
Yes, please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
Yes, because that TV show did.
What, Hammer Time?
Yeah, that Saturday morning cartoon. That hurt a lot of people.
Amazing umbrella pants.
Yeah. It's not like that motor.
That's what they say.
Parachute pants. There you go.
I was getting him and Mary Poppins confused. Mary Poppins can float down with her umbrella, where it was his parachute pants.
Yes.
That help him fly down.
Speaking of parachute, that's what AEW needed this week, or last week.
The funniest thing I saw was that thing I sent you with Tony Schiavone. It had that. Am I getting flashbacks of WCW end days?
And now
he looks all depressed and like holding his head.
But according to AEW fans, Tony was just working.
Huh?
It's a hell of a work.
How? What's the work here?
Basically, they said that he doesn't like the Young Bucks and he's cringing because of the Young Bucks. No, I think he was just embarrassed. I still can't believe it.
Yeah, because of a lot of people were saying the thing about Ospreay too, that he made a point of, he didn't tell him exactly what to say, but he told him that make a point about Triple H, because I guess he seemed to be peeved off about Triple H's comments about some people can't take the schedule.
Well, isn't that what Will Ospreay wanted when he talked about that in the last scrum? I want an easier schedule for me and my family. Isn't that what he said?
So I'm guessing that New Japan schedule must be pretty busy as well.
Yeah.
If he's saying that he needed a lighter schedule.
Oh. Darn it, Siri. Siri's going off. I'll be right back.
Into the abyss he goes. I'm surprised you. Oh, his chair's disappearing. Oh, this chair just totally disappeared. Oh, there it was again. Let's see if Dr. Doom.
There we go.
He has reappeared.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Even though
my head's cut off. There we go. That's better.
this background is really weird.
Yes, it is. DoomVille, Ohio. That's what this place is.
Yeah, I watched your background basically eat your chair.
It did.
Your chair was there, and then all of a sudden, your chair vanished.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you were saying Will Ospreay about the New Japan schedule?
Yes, I was saying that must be pretty busy because we always hear that about WWE and how taxing the schedule is.
Yeah. New Japan schedule, that's pretty enduring. But Tony's willing to pay him that money, so hey, take your money and fly back and forth between the UK and America. America, F yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here to save the motherfucking day, yeah. But lately it's this version.
Mm.
Team America. Okay. Here to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? You ever see Animaniacs? Anvolania. Anvolania. That's the national anthem? I remember that episode. But yeah, I was hoping that this could somehow end up being a BTE skit, but they actually showed the footage. I still can't get over that they did that. What did it accomplish? They tied it into FTR.
Nothing, especially because of... I'm surprised somebody hasn't done this, but like showing the footage and then have like superimpose Punk from that interview, and it would actually look like he's doing play-by-play for the video. Because it's so like just dead on to what he said.
Yeah, you're right.
I came up to him all calm and collective, and I went up to him and said, man, you can't really do that. Then you see Jungle Boy getting kind of perturbed. And that's when Punk was saying that he was like going it, do something about it then. Like having that kind of attitude. What you gonna do?
Well, he found out.
It goes back around to fuck around and find out.
That's right. And Jungle Boy found out.
30 seconds, and I'm going, who is thinking that they're fearing for their life? After watching that video, I was like, what kind of guy are you? You were scared of that. He basically pushes him like 2 times before he gets him in a headlock, sleeper hold. And he barely has that on him before Joe comes from the other side of the screen towards them and is like, dude, knock it off. And you see Punk immediately let him go. 2 guys separate him. 2 other guys are grabbing Jack.
I think it was Jerry Lynn and Chris Hero.
We all need another hero.
But the ratings went up. 819,000. I was hoping it would be 1 million, just to say Punk got him up over 1 million.
I don't even work there anymore. And somehow
Right.
I'm getting you your best views in a few months.
Right. So basically, AEW made CM Punk right now the biggest star in wrestling. The same week
And then him and Drew.
Drew. Yeah, when you think about it, AEW had CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, and they both had good weeks. Cody Rhodes is the new champion. CM Punk gets more exposure for what it's worth.
Oh. But we haven't talked about Mojo's.
Buddy.
Yep.
Tamatonga.
I told Aaron that like before SmackDown started, like hours before, like not close, even close to time. I was like, I don't know if this means anything to you, but yeah, I went down to Detroit and we had some lunch and everything and stuff. He didn't tell me about the SmackDown thing.
No, he didn't.
He was just in Detroit.
I'm
And
surprised.
sure he should. Thomas shows up on SmackDown.
Yeah, and they put a whooping on Jimmy Uso. I love Paul Heyman's reactions. No, no, that's not what the tribal chief wants.
And then I saw a picture today where somebody superimposed, it was like the Civil War Marvel picture. But what was crazy is in the forefront, they had on one side The Rock, Solo Sikoa, Tamatonga, Jacob Fatu.
Yes, I love Jacob Fatu.
And here's one for you. Hikuleo. And that was one side, right?
Yeah. You forget how
On the side that had Captain America, it was Roman in the forefront. Jay and Jimmy. Paul Heyman. But here's one for you. Zilla Fatu.
Oh, yeah, I've seen pictures of Zilla.
Umaga's son.
Yeah. Umaga.
He can show Solo how to actually do the big thumb.
But you know me, I was a big fan of Jacob Fatu in MLW when he was part of Contra.
Yeah, I always thought he was great from MLW.
Yes, he was. Might be a
And
long
those were some matches that you'd like to, if somebody wants to see something good from MLW, some classics. If you can find Jacob Fatu versus Hammerstone, any of those, if you can find any of those matches, you won't be disappointed.
I got one. Or even Jacob Fatu versus LA Park. That was good. That was a really
LA
good
Park,
match.
not to be confused with La Parka.
Same person, but they just changed the wording around. LA Park. That's where Selena De La Renta accidentally got speared. But I know it's a long shot, but I get a feeling, and I hope it's true, that it was The Rock who gave the order.
That would make that Civil War picture have more power to it because of they would have had the Rock part right.
Mm-hmm.
Solo, Tama. And we know that we don't know about Hikuleo. We know that he was there and had a meeting with them. But we do know Jacob Fatu is signed.
Yeah.
So far that's looking good. And they could always bring Hikuleo in because Tama told me that Hiko's contract's up in June.
Okay.
And because it's New Japan, they don't have that long
90
wait
day
thing
thing.
that they do, like. So he could actually appear before SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. You know what else was good that we saw? We got to see Bailey's blue ass. Gee whiz, would have loved that if you watched it. I'm like, wow, Bailey got sick from the time she started in the NXT. She's wearing those tight blue leggings. I'm thinking, holy cow. She does have an ass on her.
Was there any doubt? I don't think that Bailey ever was like, oh, I better skinny myself up.
Nope. Becky
Actually, I
Lynch.
think that if anything, that when she got that new persona
Mm-hmm.
and wasn't the pigtails anymore,
Right.
ding dong, hello, that she started getting that maybe even thicker.
Well, that or when the time that she tore her
But then again, it could
ACL.
have been all those like business suits that she was wearing.
Or she got sicker when she tore her ACL at the Performance Center. And she sat out for almost a year.
Yeah, but you know what was crazy is something like that happened to Becky Lynch, and now she came back and she's like half the size she was.
I know.
She looks
But
really thin,
mm,
like Seth. Quit being Gordon Shumway and save some food for Becky.
exactly. But let's give a thumbs up to Becky Lynch, who was working with a strip throat and a temperature 102-degree temperature against Rhea Ripley.
Holy poop.
And she did it. I'll give her a thumbs up for that one.
Yeah, same here. I'm like kind of wild now, like thinking back on that match.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy when you hear about like, oh man, I watched an awful backstage segment, and I think it was from TNA.
Hmm.
And this was quite a bit of years ago. And it's with Rob Van Dam backstage. And it was when Mr. Anderson. Anderson.
Haven't heard that name in a long time.
He had just faced him, and during the match, he got a mic check into the metal pole.
Ooh.
And he's telling this interview guy, the guy that's trying to talk to him, dude, I have to get ready for my match and everything. Like, can you leave me alone or something? And the guy's trying to tell him, you just wrestled your match. And somehow he doesn't understand it. Like, you think that he's getting it, but near the end of the video, you're like, I think he needs to.
Concussion, buddy. CTE.
Because if he was like so convinced that he was supposed to be going out there to wrestle, and the guy's telling him, and then he basically told him what I said, like, you already faced Mr. Anderson during that match. He mic checked you into the pole, and he was like, "Oh," and for a second there, it seemed like he got it. Like, "Oh, wait, I got hit in the
head." Or it's the weed he was smoking. RVD is
No, it
420.
was definitely a video where you're like, concussions are real.
Yes, they are, buddy. They are real. But you know what was real good, though? We get to see Bianca and Jade as a tag team.
That's what I was hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
Who are they? Oh, are they gonna try to go instantly for the championships?
Why not?
Because if they already got that feud going,
Yeah, why not go for it?
and there's not really any other team out there that's really like even been fighting with them or seemed like getting any kind of buzz.
Yeah. They wrestled Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. I like Chelsea Green. She's funny. She's hilarious. With the Karen gimmick. And her taking these accidentally bumps from opponents. She knows her part well. And Piper Niven was there.
Well.
Oh, let's talk about your boy Trick Williams. He's going to wrestle him in a steel cage match.
I heard. I didn't watch the NXT.
And then at Spring Breaking, it's him, not him, but Trick against Ilya Dragunov. And if Trick doesn't win, he has to leave NXT. With the draft coming up, it makes you wonder.
Well, here's something. I don't know if he was supposed to say it or not, but Dragunov had said that he was going to be in the draft. Like he gave that away already.
Oh, yeah. And he was wrestling on Monday Night Raw against Shinsuke Nakamura, which was a good match.
Yes, it was.
I love that H-bomb he does, a forearm right to your face. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to hit you with my forearm on your face while you're on the ground.
And biggity bam.
Oh, and by the way, did SP finally give Aaron back his shirt?
Yes, he said it on the back of the chair.
Oh, good. They done disappeared after that four-way, didn't they? I don't see the Good Brothers anywhere.
Yeah, and I liked what they were doing down there. I thought they were actually going to get a chance to shine because of. I always felt like they didn't get to have a lot of mic time.
No.
Because if I think that's how they'd get over is like, because they're pretty funny guys.
Yeah, they are. Speaking of funny guys, the Wolf Dogs got beat by Axiom and Nathan Frazier for the NXT title. And out of nowhere came the Final Testament to beat them up. The Authors of Pain.
And Kevin Castle's boy.
Yes. Karrion Kross. It makes sense. They got beat by the Pride at WrestleMania. Why not be at NXT? Makes sense to me. Then they got that new North American title for the women. I say if it's a baby face, put it on Fallon Henley. The heel, Kiana
Oh,
James.
is it supposed to be another NXT?
Yep.
Hmm.
They have a lot of women down there. Why not? Oh yeah, another good match.
Oh no, it would probably be babyface.
I think Fallon would be fine with that. She is a Michigan girl, despite the cowboy gimmick.
Fallon is?
Yes, she is. And that other girl's from, I think she went to Michigan State. She's dating Carmella Hayes. I forgot her name. Darn it, the one with the nose ring. Nick's girl. No, now I gotta look her up. There's Fallon Henley. Let me look her up too, I guess.
Can't stop the Duke-de-Doom. Can't stop the Duke-de-Doom. Can't stop the Duke-de-Doom.
Chelsea, Michigan.
Oh, I've been there. I've actually worked there before.
Oh, okay. Do you like Chelsea? Michigan, that is.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad at all. Yeah, Kalani Jordan. I think she went to Michigan State. I think. I like Kalani. Metaphor. I kind of grown on them too. At first I hated Metaphor. Now I'm beginning to like them. Has your girl in there too. Just like that, I forgot her name.
Oh, Double L?
Yes, Flash Legend. Flash. Oh yeah.
So I'm wondering if Nikita Lyons is admitting vicariously by making a YouTube channel and working on her music again.
Oh, is she?
If that means that, in a way, that's saying that I got injured again and it's going to be forever and a day before I see the ring again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kalani Jordan did go to Michigan State. She was a gymnast. So there you go. A fellow Spartan. Got the phone. Oh, you'll see something on the phone.
It was my youngest niece and my youngest sister.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
Dean, fries are done.
Yes.
My other sister commenting on the picture that my youngest sister sent.
Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. But the sad thing about the whole video, it took attention off of Swerve and Samoa Joe, because there's a pay-per-view next Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of like so surprised with. And it sort of leans towards the Tony thing that it would make sense for Will to go out there and everything. And everything to promote his upcoming match against Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson.
Right.
But it was 85% talking and trash about Triple H, and then at the very end, like the last 15%, he goes, "Oh yeah, there's a pay-per-view, and I'm not going to be able to call myself the best on earth if I'm not able to beat Bryan Danielson."
Yeah. But he better not lose
everything. That is probably the biggest match for diehard wrestling fans. That's probably the biggest of the matches on that pay-per-view.
I would have thought it was a big match, but I still can't get out of my mind that Bryan Danielson got beat by Eddie Kingston. And if I'm Will Ospreay, I'm thinking, really? I gotta wrestle you? You got beat by Eddie Kingston. So how are you the best in the world? Just saying.
But at that time, Eddie was on a roll.
He's on a roll now. He's losing the roll.
Well, he climbed that hill, but now he's rolling down.
He sure is. Rolling down the
Does
hill.
he still have that one title?
I think he has that New Japan Strong title still. Just like Moxley's the New Japan champion. Darn it, Solar Monster, you struck again. He called it. He called it weeks ago. He said, "Oh, Moxley's going to win it."
You know what he didn't call, though?
What, Ghostbusters?
That too. But he didn't call his good friend Trent Beretta beating him up either.
Well, it's time for Trent to do something. The best friend gimmick is pretty much gone.
But sadly, you attacked Orange Solomon when he didn't even have a title.
Yeah, that's true. And they're going to meet for the 4th time. But the first 2 matches were great. The 3rd one was okay. But I don't care about the Young Bucks versus FTR for a 4th time.
Oh, that was another thing. I thought FTR was right on, with their whole, you just can't let it die. What's the point? What are you trying to get at? Are you trying to make excuses?
Yes.
And everything, and what the hell?
What the hell is going on here?
What the hell is going on?
Oh yeah, it also interrupted Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm's match. It took attention away from that.
And I would have rather watched that.
Yes. That's going to be the pay-per-view match. Looks like Thunder Rosa's getting sick. Looks like she's getting sick too.
Thunder Rosas. Go! Thunder, 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 thunder Rosa. Thunder, 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 thunder Rosa.
Rosa. Oh yeah. The main event was the triple threat main event on SmackDown was good. I don't care. I'm still talking. With AJ Styles. The time. That was AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio, and Kevin Owens. That was a fun match.
Oh, and the other one had LA Knight in it.
Bobby Lashley, and I can't remember the third. Oh, Santos Escobar. But the main event was great. Where AJ delivered a Styles clashed on the second rope. Ray had Ray, and he jumped on Kevin Owens, and then he pinned Rey Mysterio. That was a cool sequence by him. So next week is LA Knight versus AJ Styles for the #1 contendership. I'm guessing AJ is going to win.
Yeah.
See, even LA Knight agrees with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, the Tooneytown Wrestling. Shout out to them. Marvin the Movie Monster. Funny show. Shout out to the Old Guy Metal Cats, Sir Robert of Blades, and Sid,
The
or Jim.
OGMCs.
Yep. And Jim, don't call me Sid Vicious.
And don't forget B. Brian Blair.
And Jumping Jim Brunzell. Oh, wait. Wrong one.
In Spitball Media.
It was Shaheem, Bisha O'Brien, and John Draper.
And our special shout outs to Major Mew, General Sphinx, and Papa Dave.
Indeed.
High marks across the board.
Indeed. Speaking of that, the WNC show, Michael Corvin, Johnny Florida, Mucho Macho, Old Man Jenkins.
Ooh, yeah.
And Scott from its aesthetic was Scott and Rye Bread.
Oh, Baseball Chicky and Doc Trez, Kevin Castle and Don Tony.
And Karrion Kross, too.
Ty the Trademark and Phil the Promoter.
Too Sweet Me Bro.
Too Sweet.
Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah, we all need another hero. We're not talking Chris Hero.
No. Sensible Sam Shaw.
Fatty 316. G Maximus 420. And the man with no name.
What is his name anyway? Oh well.
Changes from week to week. Changes.
Change clothes and go. Ooh, that could be a pick next week. By Jay-Z. Oh yeah. We can't forget Lee Sanders. The RWCR show.
Shout out to
Nasty Leroy.
the cat that's killed 2 mice this week.
Oh, Binks?
Thackeray Binks.
Oh my goodness.
Midnight. And Panther. Oh?
Oh. Oh, 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 oh. How was Panthro anyway?
Feeling in a Oreo.
How was Panthro doing anyway?
He's doing pretty good. They were all acting really crazy because of Willow had picked up like a bunch of wild catnip.
Oh boy.
And Midnight became a total crackhead. Like, Binks and Panthro were doing the normal cat thing and like rolling around in it, just like this and everything. There's a window that's about 6 feet up in the air, close to 6 feet. Well, maybe 5 feet.
Too high.
But he jumps up from the floor all the way up to that window to go behind the blinds, and he attacks this chicken. And come to find out, it's because of she had put the catnip behind the chicken.
Oh, that explains it.
But then she went to take the chicken away from him, and he pulled a CM Punk on the chicken and wouldn't let go of the chicken.
He wanted that chicken badly. That is funny. This is my chicken. Oh yeah.
And then a shout out to Julie, Bubbles, Willow Tree, and her friend LZ. And don't you forget Brandon B. He's a monkey boy, as you can see.
Shout out to the Iron Shogun, Kevin Apollo.
Oh, and to the Joes we know. These are the Joes we know. These are the Joes we know. Joey Numbers. Joey Punches. And Heavy Metal Joe.
What? A cup of Joe.
And a shout out to Dirk Dodgers in this 21st and 7th century.
Oh my gosh, indeed. Dirk Dodgers. That was a good show. Dr. Brian Wright.
And Ryan Wrong.
Nothing wrong with that. Jock Castico and Gareth Nelson.
Cousin Randy.
Sasha Baron Corbin.
Jeff Lipman, the evil ghost.
Indeed. And that's one evil ghost. Oh, Boxman and Smart Wahlberg.
The Cheddar Cheese Man.
The
Maddie, Cake and Icing. You already mentioned Smark Wahlberg.
Nothing smart about that one. But I do like the fact that
Luke Birmingham Birch.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, bruv. Luke Birmingham Birch. Bruv.
Shout out to CM Punk for pissing off Cheese. He was mad that CM Punk cost Drew McIntyre the belt. And Damian Priest cashed in on him.
You know, most people are happy about Damian Priest cashing in.
But that was a funny promo that Drew said. You're a bondage undertaker. I whip your ass, but you probably would like it. Or that one part where Judgment Day are holding up their belts, and out of nowhere comes R-Truth holding up his belt. That was funny.
I brought the titles back to Judgment Day.
Like, we're not doing this again.
But a sad note that the day that they won the tag team championships, I guess R-Truth had to go to the hospital because his favorite cousin had a stroke. But I saw pictures and he looks like he's recovering well.
Oh, that's good.
And everything, and Truth immediately got there as quick as he could. So hopefully a quick recovery for the cousin of Truth.
Indeed. Hopefully. Oh, we forgot Burbs.
And Mark in Detroit.
And MF Spade.
Who?
MF Spade.
Burbs! Oh. And we mentioned Bishop Anthem, Mr. Bishop Anthem, Bishop Anthem, Mr. Bishop Anthem Bobby, Bishop Anthem, Mr. Bishop Anthem Bobby, Bishop Anthem, Mr. Bishop Anthem.
Oh, shout out to AEW Neckbeards. Shout out to
him. That's pathetic with Scott and Rye bread.
Yep, we did.
We'd be Yari if we forgot Drew Yari.
But we didn't, so we're not Yari about it.
You mentioned Doc Trez.
Yep, we said the Doc Trez.
Baseball Chicky, Don Tony, Kevin Castle,
Jeff
Lipton,
Chaos.
Ghost,
Shout out to
Justin
him.
Randy.
Lightning.
In Thunder. Thunder.
Ooh.
Thunder Rosa. Go.
Oh, Don Reynolds and White Chocolate. Shout out to them.
There we go. I knew there was somebody.
Yes. Black Tea. Shout out to him too.
And don't forget that Shaheen's always bringing that nuclear heat.
Yes. He made a good picture of Dr. Doom as Orange Cassidy.
Oh, I just saw the Dirk to Doom.
Yeah, you didn't see the new picture. I thought I sent. I guess I didn't.
I saw on the Skype. I saw the Dirk to Doom.
Let's see. There we go.
The great travesty of justice.
Yes. Here's the Orange Cassidy. Why not a great travesty of justice? Indeed. There it is. Gotta thank Shaheen for that one.
Oh, man.
He's wearing Orange Cassidy's gear, but it's purple. The MoDooms. Oh, that show went by fast, didn't it?
Yes, and we only talked about a few things.
Yep. Just a few. Just a few.
We could have gone off on, because of last time we hadn't watched the second day of WrestleMania yet. We had only discussed that first night.
That's true.
That's also true.
But Cody won. New champion. Yeah. The second day was better than the first day.
Who was Cody talking to when he pulled a Brandy Rhodes?
The Rock?
When he said, "Who said this was open mic night, bitch?"
He was talking about The Rock.
Oh. The Rock says, that's the end of the show, jabronis.
It's over. Hope you have a doomsday-filled Sunday.
I can't believe the weather's actually going to be nice on it. Oh, it's because of everybody has a day off. It's not just Mojo's day off.
Exactly.
Because the 3 days that I had off,
you lucky bastard,
were rain, cold, rain, cold, rain, cold.
Indeed. But you got to stay inside and take a nap. At least that's what I would have done.
And then one of those days I got to Oh no, that was the day that I had to work, or Aaron had to work. Wait,
Oh,
no, Aaron was off Friday.
yes, you were. But Aaron was.
And
You and
then
Aaron.
I was in Detroit.
Oh, you were seeing SmackDown?
Oh no, I was
Oh,
having lunch with, this was like early on in the day.
oh, okay.
Remember, I went to see my good friend,
Ah, that's right.
initials TT.
TT. Tiny Toons?
TTFN. We're out of here.
Peace.